A Texas guy and a Southern girl moved to Japan. He's Bill, and I'm Carolyn Hancock. We wrote letters home about daily life, our travels, and making new friends. It was a time too precious to forget because, really, haven't we all wished we knew more about our family history? I'll talk about the challenges and the fun in short bites. Join me on the journey. Thursday, August 18, 1994. Some days I don't write, and some days there are too many new things to write about in one day. Today has been a more relaxed, feeling at home kind of day than any so far. Probably because I now have a chair to sit in. Funny how ill at ease I felt. I think because my body had no place to rest until bedtime, because we didn't have any chairs. Motomachi shopping area near our house is described as the Beverly Hills Rodeo Drive of Japan. It is one street, about 15 blocks long, fairly new, modern, upscale stores. Shopping there is said to be more expensive than other areas. It has clothing, shoes, jewelry, pearl shops, furniture, drugs, and it caters to the foreign residents. It also has Union Supermarket, which we stopped at for the first time Tuesday night, primarily because we had heard it has a bulletin board for sayonara sales. That's what we would call a moving or a garage sale. What we also found it has is, surprise, surprise, groceries and products with familiar labels and ingredients. Yes, actually the same products we use in the States. The cost is about twice the States on most items, but the store is clean, modern, and the products are readable. Last week, we bought what we thought was liquid dishwashing soap. Now, I don't know what it is, either Comet type cleanser or dishwasher detergent, so I don't even know where to use it. We had been looking in retail stores for a table for the computer, but we saw a used one advertised. We called, got directions, and again, surprise, Southerners 2 weeks in the city can find a place. The desk is really good condition and the chair is okay, all for $80. We took the chair that night but had to go back last night for the desk and tie it to the top of the car. So our computer, its speakers, and printer are now hooked up. They work fine, and I have a chair. We also have two little tables or stools that are multi-use right now. Kind of a Swedish design, really nice looking. They will match our chairs should our shipment ever arrive. As of Monday, all these shipments were still in California. Those people transferring to London, Saudi, and us. The company can't decide whether to pay the freight rate for a 4-day or a 7-day voyage, or whatever, which really eludes us, since even the cheapest rate shipment sent when we left would have been here long ago. What we have with us now, besides Debbie and clothes, are a TV, a VCR, the stools, some kitchen stuff, and towels, the new futons we bought to sleep on, sheets, blankets, and a computer set up. Oh, and a few art supplies. Surprisingly, it's enough to live with. Oh, the radio system. The dining room has a radio unit built into the wall as part of the telephone, door, and security system, with speakers in the living room and dining room ceilings. It has 440 channels with music from all over the world, language education, culture, recreation, and sounds of nature, and TV channels. Much of it is naturally in Japanese, but more than enough to keep us entertained. There's a sound of steam locomotives, like you were standing by a busy railroad track. You hear the train coming from a distance, getting louder, 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 passing you by, and a different one approaching. There's an easing stress, drowsing, a fun one called counting sheep, and one that's called alibis. It gives background sounds of a telephone booth, coffee shop, or a mahjong party to call the wife from. Create your own alibi. It has music from any kind of instrument. There's news from the USA Today and Voice of America, and thankfully, country and western with no commercials. Unfortunately, the language education channels assume you are Japanese and can therefore speak Japanese. So it's the one language that's not included. But it does have an English teaching channel where the Japanese word is spoken in English. So if you think backwards, we can use that one. Really an amazing technology. We had dinner at McDonald's last night. The funny thing is, it's real close by on the main street, but the first time we ate there, we felt so lost. Two starving foreigners glad to see an American food place, just 2 days after we got to Yokohama. You know how when you finish eating and you empty your tray on the way out? Well, when I started to do that in this store, a Japanese girl came running from around the counter to take it, saying, "Sumimasen, sumimasen." That was her job, not mine. I treasure these memories of Japan and its culture and people. Thanks for listening. We'll keep these stories to about 10 minutes, so come back for the next one. Please follow me and let your friends know about Letters from Japan.